Hello everyone and welcome back. It has been quite a while. About a month. Actually probably longer than that. I have not been playing for a while for a variety of reasons. One of those being a sort of a lack of interest in the game. Another being that I was looking at school stuff, trying to get ready for the fall semester and all that. So there's been some delays, and I was kind of debating if I wanted to try a different game, or if I want to keep doing this, or if I wanted to do something entirely different. You all saw that I had some Source Filmmaker videos put up just for testing purposes. I'm still playing with the Source Filmmaker program. No guarantees anything will actually come out of that, but I am going to be doing that here and there in the future. However, I think around last week I kind of got the urge to play again, but my headset broke. I have only one ear actually had sound coming out of it. I have no idea if the mic actually worked, so I had to wait until this morning actually to get a brand new headset. It is a really nice headset, so if the sound quality is a bit different, let me know. It will be different probably, but let me know if it's different in a good way, different in a bad way. Put that down in the comments, and I've been fiddling with the settings, and I will continue to do so until it's at a point where everyone's happy with it. But for now, just let me know what you think of this current sound in the comment section, and I will adjust as necessary. As far as Monday Night Combat, the game has seen a couple changes, the biggest being a new pro and a new map. We are on the new map, which is not really that new anymore because it got introduced like a couple weeks ago. It is Grenade 3.14, I think. Pineapple Pie is what they call it, because pi, the number, yeah. But it's Grenade 3. It's the old map from Monday Night Combat, modified for a Super Monday Night Combat playstyle. I am currently playing CROSSFIRE. I will probably not be doing a whole lot of Turbo Cross because Turbo Cross is hard to get games for now, and I honestly don't like it that much. It's not terrible. I'm not saying that it's like really bad and I hate playing it, but when compared to CROSSFIRE, I prefer CROSSFIRE. So, not gonna be a whole lot of those videos as far as Turbo Cross is concerned. As far as Grenade 3 is considered, not my favorite map. It has two very spread out lanes, unlike most maps which are more closer together. So if you want to get to the other lane, you have to go either through a series of jump pads. The Annihilator is suspended in the middle of nothingness. You have to get there by jump pads. Whereas the rest of the other lanes, basically if you want to get to the Annihilator, you gotta go to the jump pad, and you can get off, you gotta go to the jump pad. So if you want to switch lanes, you have to go quite a bit of distance across jump pads in order to get anywhere. There is no jungle. There is an upper like rafters, I guess you want to call it, or ledges or platforms above, which you can use to for the purpose of ejectors and so forth. But there's no jungle bots. Jungle bots spawn in the lanes, which is one of my biggest complaints with the map. It is not pleasant to randomly have a bouncer ambush you from behind or start getting attacked by a bunch of gremlins. It also means that you really can't jungle per se in the early parts of the game. You have to just basically lane as a commando and just sort of sit there and wait for a gremlin to come to you and hope that nobody attacks it. Right there is a gremlin, and I think I'm pretty sure that was my combat girl who killed it. I don't begrudge her for doing that, but it is annoying because I can't really hop in the jungle to catch up if needed. Beyond that, the map isn't too bad. One interesting feature is that it has two sets of spawners, Fuji and Jackpot spawners per lane. They share a cooldown. You can't actually, summon two sets of Fujis per lane. It's just that when you there's one that's closer up to the lane, and there's one farther back to your spawn. So basically, it gives you flexibility. If you're pushed back a whole lot, you're not necessarily screwed like in some maps. But if you're also, you don't have to go as far back if you actually do have, access to your outer ones. There's also a lot of ejectors you see going across a lot of those pads. There's actually an ejector in the Annihilator area, so if you are getting the Annihilator, it is very risky. I don't even bother going for the Annihilator. We do not get a single Annihilator this entire game. I'm down here temporarily at the spot, but I do not hang out in the Annihilator area very long. Ooh, excuse me. I do not hang out in the Annihilator area very long. It is just a very dangerous spot. There's not a whole lot of reason to be there except to get to other lanes or to go for the Annihilator itself. And honestly, their team has an assault and a support, meaning that, and a Mega Beth that, and a gunner, meaning that the odds of actually us getting a Annihilator is just slim to none. Right here, I am using the replays to record this. I did not intend on recording games right away. I'm trying to get that, try and get the gun for that support gun, so we can that is actually a support gun. The replay version, they still show up as hot shots regardless of who put them down. And I know the assault saw me. My goal was I figured he tried to ring me out, but I assumed that I could save myself with my jump, and the jump did like nothing, as you saw, and I died. Foolish on my part, but I really wanted to help my team out with this Annihilator fight indirectly, because I prefer, honestly, to ignore the. Of course, right away another gun got set up. That is not ours. That was the other. That was the support. We didn't have a support on our team. We have a combat girl. So it was ultimately I died for no reason at all. Wasted a lot of time trying to kill that gun, which meant I got no experience. I died, so it was really stupid in the long run. Other things that happened is there is a new pro got released. Finally, the last, not really the last, but one of the final pros to make the whole set complete. Artemis is a new sharpshooter, and aside right there, I thought I had my jump available, and it was like 0.5 seconds off from being available. So those are my sole 2 deaths in this game, but as you can see, I have not played in a while, and I'm making a lot of dumb mistakes. I did even worse in the previous game where I played a Spark. I'm actually surprised this game went so well, which is why I actually recorded it, because I've not played in like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, I think. Yeah, it's been a while, so I haven't been doing too well. But anyway, back to Artemis. She is a sharpshooter. Normally, I will usually buy the newest pros and I will play them and show them to you, but Uber has done something that I am not too happy with. I was expecting Artemis to get released at the standard sharpshooter price, which is very high. It is 9,000 combat credits, or I think about $750 in dollars, US dollars. So I was expecting to just go ahead and buy her with combat coins. I have most of the products I want right now. I have about 7,500 combat credits, so I figured, you know what, I'll just go ahead and I will buy a day-long boost, spend a day recording, playing games, and I'll just buy Artemis at 9,000 combat credits when I have got them all, and I'll do a video with her. Didn't turn out that way. She ended up being, she's 11,250 combat credits, and she has $10, which is the highest pro cost in the game. I don't have... Back in February, I went ahead and I put about $60 or $80 onto my account in Uber points. Back then, there were 2 currencies, Uber points, which you bought with money, and combat credits that you earned. Eventually, Uber said, we're going to get rid of Uber points. Players don't like them. They're confusing, and it's just, we'll just go ahead and use dollar amounts. So for the past half a year, I had about $60 hanging in my account, and I would use it to buy new pros like Mega Beth, Leo, fun uniforms like Man Baby Wascot. But at some point, the cash wore off. I spent it all on random stuff, and for me that wasn't a big deal because I have bought most of what I want with combat credits. I could buy endorsements, but honestly I'm not a big fan of paying 5,000 for like 1% more crit or whatever. So I figured in the future I can just buy new pros with combat credits. And Uber has obviously put a stop to that. So I'm not paying $10 to buy Artemis. I do not play sharpshooter. I might have bought her for $750, but it's kind of a hard thing to say because I'm not a good sharpshooter. It's not a class I play a whole lot of, so I wasn't very big on spending that kind of money on a pro. I'm not going to really use a whole lot, just to for the sake of showing off for videos. combat credits, not a big deal. So ultimately, there is no Artemis. There will be an Artemis video eventually, but it'll be in the distant future. I had like 4,000 combat credits to go to buy her. I'm not buying a combat coin or credit boost to get more coins faster because I don't think Uber has been. I don't think they deserve my money right now. So that's just. I've spent like $100 in this game right now. That's a really rough estimate, but I've spent quite a bit of money on this game. And if I think they don't deserve to get more of it, then yeah. So we'll see what they do in the future. If you've not seen it, Total Biscuit released a. He's a big YouTube reviewer. If you don't know who he is, you probably do know who he is if you're watching this video because he's one of the larger YouTube reviewers out there. He did a review on the game, which is called an influx of players, and there is a hope that some of his complaints will be taken to heart by Uber, because one of his primary complaints was the cost of Artemis and a lot of items. So hopefully they will finally loosen their grip on the prices a bit, and not too much, but I think $750 for a Pro was probably the max, and honestly I feel that they can give it more goodwill by using that cost. I do understand that they don't have a whole lot of pros for people to buy, but that's too bad. There's just a little where you say I'm not going to spend $10 for one character in a video game. And on top of that, you have to consider that they are also raising the price. That's right, they're raising the price of older pros. Like for the longest time, Assault's been like $2. And now he's considered on sale. He's not really on sale. It's just that his price is going to go up soon in the future, so they're considering him on sale now. And I guess he'll go back up to the price of Megabeth and Carl in the future. And there are similar situations. I think the Defenders are a similar price situation where they're going to go up soon here. And that's supposedly in exchange. That's in response to pro trading being available soon. You can buy pros and then trade them. Probably not a bad idea. I can get rid of pros I don't need. Like I bought Sniper. I doubt I'll ever play with him again, but it helps. But I don't think it's worth justifying jacking the price like that. I think a cheap pro like Assault is a good idea, but we'll see how that goes. And I'm assuming that we'll see. We now have three pros for every class. So the game now has 5 maps. Sufficient pros in each slot, so I feel like the game is now in a more or less release-worthy state content-wise. There are still a lot of issues under the hood that I won't get into right now, but I feel that as far as content's concerned, we have plenty of skins, plenty of stuff to buy, pros to play with, maps to play on. They just need to refine all that. I'll give it a lot of polish and all that, and they'll be pretty good. I imagine the next pro will probably be a Striker, I imagine. They said already they're not going to do Enforcer because Enforcer has 4 still, so they're going to just go ahead and bring all the other classes up to that level. I say Striker because there's an issue with Commandos and Sharpshooters where new players want to play them. And for a while now, Sharpshooters and Commandos have been off the pre-rotation for that reason. You get a bad Spark or a bad Assassin and they feed and they don't really learn how to play the game. They think they're sort of invincible by being a sort of assassin type character. So I feel they're probably going to just stick with more of the general jack of all trade classes, the easier classes to use and not do well with. Probably see another Striker, then another Defender, then maybe after that we'll see some less utilized classes. And that's about it for new stuff. They've added some smaller things, pro tags, which are kind of cool, but the problem is the pro tags are really lazily done. It's just basically different colors. It's like a generic, icon of your pro that you're gonna get. Like, you get 100 kills with Wascott, you get a tag with Wascott on it. But the problem is that getting 1,000 kills is the same tag. I think it's just a different color. In fact, it might not even be a different color. It might be the same exact color. It just says there's a title when you mouse over it. So they're kind of put in half-assed right now, and they need to work on that. But enough of that. Let's discuss Artemis real quick. I know I've not played her. I cannot really go into her skills. She uses a bow and arrow. It is not like the Huntsman from TF2. It is hit scan. It is not projectile, so it's effectively a sniper rifle. She has a skill, I believe, that like poisons people and skill locks them and all sorts of stuff. She's got a boomerang. As you see in this video, I sadly did not play in her lane, so I did not see her a whole lot. But you might notice some people at some point have like yellow gas clouds on them. That's one of her skills to dot at the damage per time. I enjoy the character. Her background's kind of silly. She's like from the French wastelands, which have been like radiated or something, and she's a cannibal. Her arm is mutated, which I guess gives her better aim. And I think it's there's a few reasons I like it. One being is that the game needs more female characters. We have sort of a shortage right now, and it's good to see that we are getting more of them. I feel that for the most part also that Uber is doing a good job artistically designing the characters, with the exception of maybe Combat Girl, to a lesser extent Megabeth. Megabeth, I'm getting a pass to because apparently the whole roller derby thing, that is what they wear. Combat Girl, there's no excuse. It's a character with a large chest and little else going for it, or going for her, or it. It's not really a person, so I can call it an it. But Gunslinger, great design there. Assassin, not a lot of character, but you know, acceptable enough. So, in other games like League of Legends, you have really terrible design for women. They are wearing outrageous outfits. They have weird proportions, and there's some of that, like I said, in Monday Night Combat, especially in the original one, where they had really embarrassing stuff like the whole Pit Girl chest bumping loading screen, which was really stupid, and I'm glad it's gone. They also had, and they also added, there are certain things I don't approve of, like the Catholic schoolgirl outfit for Megabeth is really stupid. Caving on the whole Pit Girl outfit for Combat Girl was really stupid. But for the most part, compared to the status quo anyway, they do a decent job of designing women that aren't just pin-up fodder, I guess. Could do better, there could be improvements made, but I'll give them kudos where it stands. Artemis is a well-designed, non-cheesecakey character. She's got a mutated face, a gnarly arm she uses for her bow. She's a cannibal. It's just really good to see good to see a little more balance there, because the male characters get a whole assortment of stuff. You have Salt, who's like the good-looking sort of dapper, generic guy character, but then you have guys like Veteran, who's sort of a macho, but he's also sort of a fat slob, not a whole lot of social grace, and you have last guys, creepy stalkers. So there's a lot of variation among the men, and it's good to see with Uber that there is that kind of variation among the women. And all I can say now is we just need more female characters, that's all. It'd be great if the next pro was also a woman, because right now we have, I think, 4 or 5, Assassin, Combat Girl, Gunslinger, Artemis, and Megabeth of 5. Of 16, so I think we can do a little better than a third. Which, if you heard noise there, that was my Steam. I heard noise. Still hearing noise. That's probably my Steam. Just some messaging stuff. I usually turn that off, actually, when I'm doing stuff. If you don't hear noise, then good. But just to let you know. And that's my sprint, not my sprint, my little spiel on feminist stuff with Monday Night Combat. I think it's important. Some people talk about other things in the game, how good they are or how you should play and all that, and I'm not that good, so I gotta find my niche here. We can talk about social issues and stuff, right? Right? Can you feel me on that? Or am I gonna see like 100 fewer subscribers when I post this video? Either way, let me know what you think in the comments about that. Do you feel that they are doing a good enough job? Do you have your complaints? Is this something you want to hear about? let me know, because I'm getting back in the swing of things, and we need to do more than just talk about patches and stuff. We need to talk about, like, you know, and more just like game mechanics and whine about what's overpowered, what's underpowered, and why didn't my grapple work? I jumped. I swear I jumped, but I still got grappled. We need to think about other things to talk about. Because if you want to see he'll be, you know, play good, you can watch Sunny Dove or something. If you want to watch a guy be funny, you can watch, I guess, Slick. Slick's pretty funny, isn't he? I don't know. Let me know what you think. We'll work on something. And on top of that, I'm going to be resuming the skin giveaways. I still have quite a few pack skins left over. I still have some giant bomb skins with Veteran. I'm doing things differently now because I'm a little worried that some people are not actually commenting to get the skins. Maybe they already have them, or they just aren't aware of it. And I don't want skins to go to waste. So from now on, when I ask for skin giveaways, I'm going to go ahead and say, hey, actually post in the comments that you want a skin, and also the skin that I'm giving away. So if I'm giving away, like today, we're gonna give away Assault. You want an Assault skin from PAX? I'm giving it away. He's got an afro. It's amazing. It's one of the best skins for the Assault for that reason alone. If you want that, post a comment saying that I want the Assault skin. You can post other comment stuff in there as well, like what you think about Artemis, prices, depiction of women in the game, all that good stuff, or bad stuff, however you feel about it, my mic sounding weird or whatever. Post all that, and then just add, you know, I also want an Assault skin, because I like afros. And I will make sure you'll be in the running then. If you don't post anything like that, I will ignore you. I won't ignore you, but I'll ignore you as far as skins are concerned. So that way we can make sure that when I ship out skins, they're going to people that actually want them or actually can use them, and that will make things a lot easier in the long run. So I got like 10 more pack skins left, and a couple more giant bomb skins left for Veteran. So go ahead, leave a comment today for the Assault, and that is all I got to talk about business-wise. I will be doing more commentary on the game itself in future updates, or future videos anyway. I just kind of wanted to catch up on things and sort of so where I am. Hopefully I get a video out tomorrow. We will see. If I can't, I'm going to try to do a video every day. If I can't do a voice commentary, I will do a sort of a video with music and all that that's silent and that you can look at and enjoy. Let me know what you think about that. If you hate the silent videos, and rather just be like, you know, I hate the silent videos so much, I'd rather you just not update and that be it, but I kind of doubt that. I see here we managed to turn things around pretty nicely. Towards the beginning it was a little sketchy. I was making a lot of rookie mistakes, but towards the end, we got no Annihilators either this game. Not one. And that's just a sign of how if you push up enough, you can compensate for losing an Annihilator as long as you're careful and play smartly. Don't overextend too much and just keep pushing those bots. And soon here it will, and it's showing back up, but it'll go back down again soon here. And you see right there the gas, that's from Artemis. She shoots out this gas and does stuff. I gotta read up what she does. There she is right there. See, she's a archer lady. I guess, maybe we've been watching Brave. I don't know. I haven't seen that movie yet, so I heard it's good though. And once again, the ball goes down. I finish off the Megabeth, who is kind of feeding the game. It wasn't doing too hot. But ball goes down. We have one. Mason apparently got... There's a really weird... Like I said, this is a replay system, so there's no UI and all that, and Mason got credit for like everything, so I guess Mason's just great. He kills his own towers, he kills our towers, he gets all the Annihilators, so... let's hear it for Mason. The blue team's awesome. Awesome gunner. And that's all I got to say. I see I'm only 91 still. I need to get my games played. And I'll see you next time.